Good evening, folks. Alex here with my Dr. Thunder, and we're making some headway on Zenless Zone Zero. Last episode, we attended to a dinner and a date with Ye Shunguang, which the dinner in question she hosted, and there was a little bit of tension in the air between Dialin and Banyue. Banyue dealing with the shame of whatever it was he did in the past at that mining village that the Ye siblings come from, and Dialin, who of course knows of it, or at least knows as much as she does, judging if Banyue is in fact good or evil, blah de blah, that sort of stuff. And of course, it was all happy time with most of the characters, the ones that we know are good anyway. And of course, we're trying, we're trying to find out what the heck happened to Shu Yuan. And of course, we're all wondering what in tarnation is going to happen. Well, I'm sure everyone else who's played this game already knows, but I certainly don't. I've been trying my best to keep in the dark of anything spoiler related. So, okay. Wake up next morning. Shunguang and Bell are right over there. And one of the Yunquei Summit disciples from yesterday is sitting over there looking very, very uncomfortable. So I'm guessing whatever operation him and the other one, the girl, I can't remember her name, were having, well, it may have backfired because, well, that tends to happen in these sorts of things. So we're going to continue on, and if we, I get the feeling we are at the tail end of 2.5, of 2.4, aka Chapter 5 of Season 2's storyline, until the next one, that is, of course, the most recent. And outside of putting up with the nonsensical, still unfinished, put-back dialogue, we will do what we can. So, also, Venezuela has been liberated. Thank you, President Orange Man. You've done humanity a great service by freeing a once prosperous country from the crutches of Marxism, and we thank you. Those of us who are sane individuals, thank you. Anyway, so in a little bit of an honor of Venezuelan liberation, we shall continue a little operation of our own, shall we? Okay, Song Tao. Yeah, that was his name. I can't remember the name of the other one. So what happened? Song Tao, what's going on?
Senior Song Tao, what's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
Patched up? He looks fine.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Wise, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Understood. Then let's get ready to go. Vel, we'll leave Senior Song Tao to you and Bee Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eos will be waiting for you there. I'll give Banyue, Shifu, and Dailin the heads up. But remember, Wise, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Relax, Junior Bell. I promised Wise I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
Before you step out of Swabian Temple, Dialin comes rushing in with more news.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Oh, she learned more about that incident, what happened years ago, did she? Could it be because of what Dylan said yesterday?
Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions. Something isn't right.
Uh-oh.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ning Qian.
Uh-oh. Well, I picked up on the fact that Ning Qian was perhaps up to no good. So it seems my suspicions may have been correct.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister.
Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. So he did not join up with Banyue to legitimately learn the ways of being a justice-delivering monk. He did it so he could get close to him and undermine him and possibly try and kill him, huh? Sneaky, sneaky, but makes sense.
Those Banyue turned away.
Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Explain what happened with Banyue to Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, it's like this.
Tell Shunguang about what Banyue did all those years ago. But here's the thing, we don't know the entire story. We've heard it from everybody. We've heard what the side of the story from Dylan, from what she's taken, but we've never heard Banyue explain his side of the story. So we can't really be a full judge unless we know what it was. Anyway. I was just reading a Twitter post. So yeah, we don't know the whole story because we only know one side, but Banyue needs to explain his side.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
Possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
Well, that is a possibility, but on the other hand, Ning Qian has that fox face look to him. So if he's anything like Dean Ichimaru from Bleach, he may even be planning something ulterior. He may have an ulterior motive. So I, on one hand, can believe this, given what Dylan's figured out, but on the other hand, never trust or believe a fox-faced character. And I don't mean fox-faced like Shunguang or anything. No. I mean like the sneaky, squinty-eyed Gin Ichimaru trickster types. And the reason why I say that, of course, is because Shunguang, adorable, part fox, right? But she does not have that sneaky demeanor. It's all in the eyes and the face expressions and the personality. And I kind of picked up on that with Ning Qian. What with the curved, narrow, orange fox eyes he has, and how he speaks.
So that note I received?
Kind of a character trait for that kind of trope. Or trope for that character trait. You know what I mean. He's trying to exploit Banyue's guilt to lead him to a trap.
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt towards Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array in the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy and miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
Well, it's basic physics. Energy does not simply just go away. It transforms and goes elsewhere.
And that voice in the hollow? I still don't know why only Banyue and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice, trying to influence me and Banyue? Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that both the miasma and our powers are being, or soon will be, channeled into a special being. For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
That's true, then that array.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
Yeah, he's ashamed. He's repentant.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
I think we need to get Banyue's side of the story first before we can make a full judgment. That's what I think.
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss, the only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home.
Yep. I mean, the description she remembered previously basically matches.
No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dylan, Wise, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming sword successor. You're set on dragging them back from the abyss. Then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dylan!
Seems we're in agreement.
I knew you were a good person.
Alright, stop it, you two.
The voice. As much as people crap on English voice acting, that's just cute. Not that it's unjustifiably so. I mean, how long have dubbers and localizers been intentionally screwing up and not doing their job right? Like, I'm not even saying that they're not. It's like, I'm not saying directly translate everything, because sometimes that's just not possible. But so long as you deliver the correct intent, at least then you're at least trying. As opposed to just taking what a character blatantly said and then just changing it for funsies. Like what happened with the Uma Musume subtitle, where the characters are all actually saying in plain English, "Merry Christmas," but some woke freak in the board was like, "No, we can't have that. It's not inclusive enough. Change it to Happy Holidays," which I have no problem with anyone saying Happy Holidays. I mean, I'm Jewish, so of course that's not my holiday, but I have no problems with saying Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. No, what I have a problem with is changing someone's work and going completely against the meaning of it, even when the characters are literally saying it in plain English themselves. You didn't have to change anything. And yet, here, and then they just like, well, how is that a problem? Well, we've been telling you the problem for years. You didn't want to listen. So do you understand why a lot of anime fans hate the English dub scene now? That's why. We went from 4Kids' bullshit to a different kind of BS. So, anyway, rant over. That choice I forced Banyue to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living. That is the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time, I want to use the words of the dead to give the truth to the living. Yes. So, I think we may be in the final part of Chapter 5. At least it feels like it anyway. Back in the mining town. There's everybody else. Okay. It was Qingyuan. Okay, that was her name. I could have sworn that's what it was, but I didn't want to get anyone confused with a different name that wasn't there, so Qingyuan. after tending to the mystic's wounds.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It's the flowers, isn't it?
It was Bangyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Bangyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper.
So, Bangyue and not the flowers. Okay then.
From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Bangyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Bangyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
So we gotta go get him. After we go under the hood, the lion's hood, we perform an emergency scan of the lion's memory module. Late last night, Bangyue came back to this area alone. Oh wait, we're not even doing the puzzle thing. We're doing a flashback. Bangyue Shifu, here's the situation. Qingyuan explains the general situation. This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out its source to save This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out its source to save everyone. Bangyue Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolian with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Alright, being a Bangbu from Yunquei Summit, I'm sure it'll be able to find its way back to you by itself once this is all over. Wait, Bolian will be able to find its way back by itself? To walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When depths of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust besides thee. I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid. Oh boy. Nothing else around here? Just in case. Rubble over there like last time. Back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. This must be something he heard from his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
Up, and away. Oh, looks like there's more levels to this place.
Already here?
Oh boy. Finally, Shifu, I knew you cared about the Mystic's safety and would come here. Great news. Absolutely fantastic news. I think I've stumbled upon the key array core of that ancient array mentioned in the old texts. It's just that I'm not skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the array, but now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relive that nightmare again. Where's it located? There are several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Alright, let's go, Ning-chan. Be careful.
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
It's a trap! Huh. A lot smaller than I thought it would be. Nameless ancient array. The array core is ancient and the patterns carved into its pillars shimmer with an undying will to protect. Standing in the center, it's almost possible to feel the long-dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with his own ether energy, a cold and malicious will suddenly counterattacked. Oh boy.
Fall back behind me!
The lion's memories regarding Banyue cut off here. It was a trap. The array has been activated and is continuously channeling miasma. It seems to be effectively absorbing and suppressing it. Banyue Shifu is trapped in a miasma sphere of great evil, and even though my training has advanced by leaps and bounds today, I still can't save the two of them. Alas, what a tragedy. You seem to know what Ning-chan was up to, but still went ahead and activated the array anyway. Indeed, we should hurry to save Banyue Shifu and take Bolian with you this time as well. You stay here, hot stuff. You've done all you can. Okay, I'm just taking another look at this place because, you know, unless we end up coming back, because I do remember another area unlocking in this game when I attempted Chapter 5 previously. And by previously, I mean when it came out, only to find out all the dialogue was...
Open this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
When all the dialogue was turned into chop suey. Uh-oh. Another... Is he alive? Nope, he's dead. Oh, we lost a couple. Except this one, she's still alive.
Got one for complaints. Got two for a chat. We got more balls. Balls that I cannot
clear away just yet. Ew. That looks foul. This moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as ethereals come rushing out like a tidal wave. Ning Qian's eyes burn with rage. His crazed words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasure.
Enough! Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you!
Nope, he's still going.
How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you! Look at the monster you become! Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live. My sister. She was the one who saved you back then. So why didn't you save her? Why? Why? These 10 years. Every single day. I kept thinking, if I hadn't gone out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day. Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Banyue's heavy footsteps create a deep crack on the ground like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. He tenaciously protects Ning Qian and the area behind him, his fists swing in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming ethereals to dust. It's as if Banyue cannot feel the scratches and searing energy marks on his metal frame. Depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul and a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor, every word imbued with immense power.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Banyue's burning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires bent on protecting life begin to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in this machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
It looks like a swirling ball of blood out there.
You finally made it! Banyue Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array! Banyue Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyue Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
the range of the whole array. Wise, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's head in that direction.
Okay.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still hear us? Banyue! Banyue!
I can't. Can I do it? No, can't do it. It's too off kilter. No matter how desperately you shout, no response ever comes from within. In the array, Banyue seems to hear familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's fought to his limit and cannot respond. The faint voices soon grow denser in the depths of consciousness, concealed by the echoes that sting like a silver needle.
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain?
Now he's meditating. Yeesh. He's a tough clanker, isn't he?
Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer! He must pay with his life!
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us. How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night, for a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you, suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle, an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless penance. No duty. No guilt. Only eternal release.
Several voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyue's residual self-consciousness completely.
Wise, Fairy and I found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak.
Uh-oh.
Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
Is this where the exploration part comes in? Looks like it. Or barely. Okay. Now we can do it. Anything else around here? Well, technically yes, but it doesn't look like they want us to do anything without it yet. Now we can. Oh, come on. Goodbye. Yep, I am definitely pulling for Dial-In next time when she comes back. Because she's very fun.
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top.
Nope, no suicide bombing for you. Okay, where? Is there nowhere to line up? Nope, just a regular. Well, look who it is. We know whose bird.
Shifu's Qingming bird? Could it have been trying to send a message? Once we
Yes.
rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this.
Seems Yishuen has gotten word, or the bird has been investigating.
Down. It's all up to Xiaoguang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. The verdict is unforgivable! This won't take much.
Boom.
It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
Well, we know Shifu would have to come back at some point, right? Now what? She is the head of the order.
Sacrificing yourself for justice, a life for a life, and you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours? And for complaints!
The sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Ning Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
Oh, come on. Damn.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
The cries and wails of endless pain, resentment, curses, despair, the sound of accusations fills the air like a tsunami.
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine. Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
I don't think this is helping. Just as these waves of despair were about to devour everything, Xiao Guang and the others return and step onto the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle, like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds. It brings relief and warmth, cleansing all the ruckus. Oh, okay.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
It's her dad.
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Yuang. So is that like his other name? Kind of like how Xiao Guang is the nickname for, for Shu Yuan, of course. Kind of like how Xiao Guang is the nickname for Shun Guang? Probably.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
The words of the deceased fade away and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why?
Poor kid.
Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
He couldn't save everybody. He could only save whoever he could. Dylan's body sways slightly and her expression is no longer light and joking. There's a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banyue's gaunt yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else.
It's like the whole impetus for the plot of iRobot, the 2004 one, where, yeah, I know that movie's not that great, but, the whole probabilities of who has a greater chance of survival in the algorithmic mind of a machine is, it's like, who can you save versus who you can't save. It's the ruthless calculus, as it were.
But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Dylan's words finish and begin to sink in. Banyue's body trembles almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But in that moment, as he stands, and they shatter with a thunderous crash.
Shogun, Ninja, about what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away, but we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such kind people. You've grown into the person your parents had hoped for.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Xiaoguang gently pats his trembling shoulder. Ningqian is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Ningqian, of course I remember your sister. She's the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life. I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow.
He was playing checkers while she was playing chess.
It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye. But there's something I must tell you. Actually, Yashuan Shifu left me a message.
He did? And what did he say?
Senior Ye contacted you.
Ah, come on. It was going so well for the most part, and still with the silent dialogue. What did he say?
He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he mistakenly trusted me. He recognized me as a disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school, and asked me to pass on a message. To have him look for a black bird inside the hollow.
Yishuan's bird. The Qingming bird. Ugh, come on, why is it silent? Why is it silent? Could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother?
Speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure that was the Qingming bird.
I just realized Qingming sword, Qingming bird. What is the bird's relation to? Is it like, Is the Qingming bird like an avatar for the sword, kind of like how Miyabi has that little cyclops-looking horned demon wisp that follows her around? Is it like an avatar of the foxtail sword? Is that what it is? That's what I'm thinking it is.
Once it was freed, it immediately flew off like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ningqian's account, Ye Xuyan must have sent some kind of message through it. But since no response came, he probably started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So when he ran into a disciple from Banyue's martial arts school, he decided to entrust the message that way instead.
The only one who capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all alone out there right now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yixuan Shifu's support.
Why is Xunguang's dialogue silent? There's no reason for it to be silent.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu, everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news, and if Yixuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead.
Really?
Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again!
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. And come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Banyue gives in, and Ningqian says goodbye to everyone before returning the way home, the way he came.
Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
I like your spunk. Oh, great. Oh, great. The wench herself is back again. As if sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks toward the shadows nearby. Sarah walks out slowly with her usual enigmatic smile as if she were just passing by and hadn't been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? It's been so long as no match found. In the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat.
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang, I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma.
A lot of that dialogue was voice acting, did not match the actual text. Why do they keep doing that? Ugh.
Pity, all these changing plans. But no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
A familiar yet strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be Ye Shiyuan, but different. and very emo looking. His face is filled with shock when he sees Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Yeah, you've been gone for like 2 chapters in a whole season, mate. Where'd you go?
Are you in?
Ugh, again with the silenced dialogue for no reason. MiHoYo, what were you doing? You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection with the Qingming sword?
Note? What note?
Uh-oh.
What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the creator. Only I can open the door for the creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Pained Ye Shiyuan glances at Xiaoguang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes. As he opens them again, you see a look of determination.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
I'm asking you... now even his dialogue is silent. Great. I'm asking you one thing no matter what. Do you not let Xiaoguang follow me? I'm counting on you. Ye Shiyuan turns around without looking at Xiaoguang again and disappears into the ominous darkness with Sarah. This is so annoying. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Track Sarah and Shiyuan.
Belle, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
Well, were they all guessing they were standing on the roof, I suppose?
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. You need to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Alrighty then. We're going deeper underground. Too much trouble in this town. Ugh, even more paths blocked. Wait up, little master. The aura ahead feels sinister. I fear it may be a dangerous place. It's best to be prepared before going. Okay.
No matter where we go, this is the... How about a little late-night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Who do I want to bring with me?
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
I'll bring Lucia. Why not? Meanwhile, Sarah, who's not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Quan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction, and her voice suddenly rises, chanting in a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering.
Oh boy.
Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe.
See the impossible, hear the impossible, row row, ride the power, or some shit.
Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
Huh. So it's a lady goddess, huh?
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep.
Oh boy.
So, after lying in wait all this time, you're showing your fangs.
Foul my ass! Be gone!
Finally.
Abomination! This is the end for you!
Everything is under your gaze.
It's a tricky one, just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Yeah, doubtful.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Shall return.
Huh. Hello, this is Sarah, Special Investigation Squad from HSO of Hand. Oh, we're finally getting the backstory of this character.
Hello? This Special Investigation Squad from HSO of Hand.
Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. They didn't even record the dialogue correctly. It's out of sync. Wait, don't leave. Please save me. I don't want to die.
Wait! Don't leave! Please! Save me! I don't want to die.
Help me. Don't leave me behind, please. Yeah, they screwed up with the dialogue even in the comic panel. It's out of sync with everything.
Help me. Don't leave me behind. Please.
Save me, anyone.
Save me. Anyone.
Can no one hear me?
Can no one hear me?
Gods truly exist in this world. Please hear my plea.
Oh, if gods truly exist in this world, please hear my plea.
It's out of sync. MiHoYo, what were you doing this past month? You clearly did not. Yeah, I'm sorry to say it, but chapter 5 of season 2 is just completely botched with how badly the dialogue has been stripped out and forced back in, and then completely scrambled in the comic panels. It's just a mess. Inexcusable. Where am I? Am I saved?
By the will of the Creator, you are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal.
Oh, now it's correct.
The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
What? Blood of the Creator? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the Scribe, and the current Overseer.
Sarah's dialogue is scrambled and also not even showing when it's supposed to. Freaking... Like, freaking kill... Like, I love the freaking story, but how it's been mishandled with the horrible dialogue shifting is just inexcusable. I do not know what the point of any of what they did even had to do with anything. As far as I can tell, it was all pointless. And then they shove it all back. And not only is parts of it still missing, it's even scrambled in this case. So what the fuck was MiHoYo even doing this past month? They clearly did not fix any of whatever it was they had a problem with.
There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force.
So, she claims to have been part of a special unit, and now they're like, we don't know you and we don't know what you're talking about. Like, that is fucked up.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator, For they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face.
Again, missing dialogue. Cycle of cause and effect you have lain is clear. It lies within the call of salvation you have let me hear.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life in death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path, in search of the Creator. Creator, who has shown me the conclusion. I have fulfilled your promise. Please, accept me.
Not good.
Oh, Creator, is this your permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait.
Uh-oh.
This presence has grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me!
Shout. What is this?
I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother!
Boss fight.
Anyone important to me again!
That twisted being. Could it be the Creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Yeshuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Was that Sarah's voice?
Fortunately, my most devoted follower has accomplished what I have foreseen, paving the way for my descent into this world. As for Yeshuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk! Once you're gone, it'll all be over!
What is that?
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Oh boy, he's been possessed.
In the name of the night emissary! Wanna play a game? Forward! Turn around! Smash them!
Not this far, I'm scared!
Sobek, like the crocodile god from Egyptian mythology. Go, go, go. Got him. Very cool boss fight.
Still afraid to draw the sword? If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice!
Xiaoguang?
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Ye Zhenguang, wielder of the Qingming sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother...
She went unlimited blade works on his ass. Jeez. Oh, wait. The seal. Qingming sword. And she went, Super Saiyan there. With a little bit of Fate Stay Night there. Oh, God. A few days later, the long silence finally breaks. Xiaoguang finally wakes up. Xiaoguang's awake. Why? You should go check on her first. Dialin and Banyue Shifu will be here soon. We'll wait for you to check in on Xiaoguang before we start our discussion. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. chunky orange tabby bed. What the heck? Blooming pot of flowers look vibrant. Xiaoguang must be taking good care of them. Cat bed that Ye Shunguang had carefully prepared wasn't used by any cats at first until one cat accidentally wandered into the room, and that's when everything changed. Soon after, the stray cats living at Swabian Temple got into a fierce turf war with the chunky orange tabby ultimately claiming victory and exclusive rights to the place. From that point on, the cat bed became an untouchable throne, strictly off limits to anyone except the orange tabby. Mere humans could only admire it from afar, never daring to mess with it. Okay then. Oh, like, more stuff has been added here that wasn't here before. A radio, an espresso machine, some other books and shelves and doodads, a wall scroll, fruit and veggie bang. Wait a minute. Fruit and veggie bamboo collection trending on the internet has become Ye Shunguang's latest favorite decorative collectibles. They say only those truly destined and the most persistent customers can accurately draw the rarest boon apple, and judging by the number of fruit and veggie bamboo in the room, Ye Shunguang definitely falls into these two categories. There's some statues right here. Flower pot sticky note. Room is decorated with various flowers as the owner, Shunguang, has thoughtfully attached reminder notes to each flower pot. Water once every weekly sword training assessment. Water once after breakfast every day. Below each prompt there are tally marks densely drawn to keep track of the current watering count. Looks like she's afraid she might forget. Well, yeah, she turned on the freaking sword. Soft bedding. Classic room set up at Swabian Temple, from the pillows to the blankets, feels so familiar. To that, Ju Fufu would try to make a point, but by loudly emphasizing that at least 3 pillows have been sun-dried by her own hands, making them fluffier than anyone else's. Thanks to the bed Senior Fufu prepared for me, I had a wonderful dream last night. That's Ye Shunguang's response every time. But no matter how many times people ask her, she can't tell a single detail about the sweet dreams. Guess she always forgets it as soon as she wakes up. Oh boy. Shunguang, you feeling okay? How are you feeling?
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry, let me tell you.
Don't worry. Let me explain everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, "Take care of Xiaoguang." Banyue and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something he had to confirm right away.
So we knocked him out of that stupor from being possessed by the creator and Sarah or whoever, but he's gone elsewhere, probably to try and, find a way to solve the problem himself, and from the sounds of things, a way to nullify, if not completely break the hold of the Qingming sword.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again... And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Nope.
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunquei Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunquei Summit.
Contemplate what happened before with Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword.
Remember how you defeated the creator? Oh, come on, man. Defeated. What are the freaking... Who makes a freaking spelling error this badly? Come on, man. Amateur at night.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you notice anything else?
What do you mean?
Like your body, like your appearance.
Like any changes with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword?
Yes.
Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay.
Whiz her anyway, and then give her a big ol' hug and a smooch. Do it, boy. You know you want to.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
At least we know Senior Ye wasn't fooled.
At least now we can be absolutely certain that Senior Ye was never swayed by Sarah and the creator from the start. He even tried to contact Yishuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like he'd definitely save me.
Like I said, he went out on his own to find answers himself on how to not only defeat the creator, but break the curse of the Qingming sword.
It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something.
Maybe he's also in self-imposed exile as a form of redemption for letting all this get to this point, possibly.
Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
That's also a possibility. We'll figure it out. Rest up.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
The concern in Xiaoguang's eyes softens, replaced by a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease, and in her gaze, hope flickers to life once more. Go check on Xiaoguang. Talk to Dailin and Banyue. You know, as much as I have enjoyed the character writing and the story, I maintain what I said. MiHoYo utterly botched 2.4 with how, for whatever stupid reason, they had to take out a huge swath of already complete and voiced dialogue, leave it incomplete for well over a month, and then by the time they finally put it back with chapter 5, 4, 6, no, chapter 6 with the 2.5 update, they don't even put all of it back anyway. So it's like, motherfuckers, what were you doing all this time? Okay, defeat Sobek once during a battle with Ye Shiyuan the Thrall. Okay then. What do we have here? Ultimate Predator. And Dailin has no voice lines for some freaking reason. How's Xiaoguang doing? She just woke up, so instead of bugging her with questions, we figured we'd give her some peace. She's still concerned about Senior Ye, but she's less upset now. Oh my god, what the fuck, man? She's still concerned about Senior Ye, but after hearing that the creature was repelled and that her brother made it safely, she's calmed down for now and is resting.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
Please don't worry, Banyue. I'll keep an eye on her. Please, Xiaoguang only drew her sword for Senior Ye and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. She's always been tougher than we think, but that's also exactly why it's so hard not to worry about her. I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but this is just unfreaking acceptable, man. What the fudge? Back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have time to look deeper, so we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
Oh, now you decide to speak again.
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
What a coincidence. They're all places we've been before.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Bella and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
Almost like it was some kind of response, then it hit itself again.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the Hollow.
I will also investigate further.
Things will go much better with your help. We'll keep an eye on it too.
With Krampus and Banrier Sufu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaoguang company, Bill and I will keep an eye on the situation too.
So, Banyue joined up with so what? Is this implying that Banyue joins up with Krampus to go and investigate on his own? Because that's the only reason I can think of as to why he's, in his character profile, he's listed as a Krampus-aligned character and not with Yunquay Summit, even though he's clearly supposed to be a Yunquay Summit character, but he's palling around with Krampus instead. I don't get it, but whatever.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Talk to Belle. Good thing Xiaoguang's alright. Don't forget, you're gonna have to pay me back for this volunteer work. How about I draw up a tab for you? From travel expenses, compensation for emotional stress, so to overtime and missed meal tea milk money. Thanks for everything, Dylan. What are you gonna do after this? Writing reports till the cows come home, sorting through mountains of mission files, dealing with endless inquiries from those old geezers upstairs, and applying for a position for a new colleague and whatnot. New colleague? Yeah, my humble business is expanding, and I'm short on help. I need some muscle who can take a beating. Better yet, if they come with some skeletons in the closet, I can use as leverage. Oh. Overtime's just part of the deal. Business trips, oh, they're a regular thing too. Hehehe. Dylan seems to recall something interesting, flashing a smile that seems somewhat unsettling. So what? Did Banyue volunteer to join with Dylan in the investigation, and he's acting as a assistant? I mean, I don't entirely get it, but okay, fine, I guess. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's wearing the freaking robe and everything, so he's technically supposed to be a Yunquay character, but I guess he decided to go pal around with Dylan in solving his end of the mystery. Maybe he needs to get away from Swabian for a while to think. I don't know. Wait a minute. Where's my something? I don't know what he said. Either way. Things are settled for now. Though I've got this feeling there's definitely more trouble brewing ahead. Still much about the Creator and other secrets of the Hollows we don't have any leads on yet. But hey, at least this time and all those times before we pulled through, didn't we? No matter what lies ahead, at least we've got reliable companions by our side. At least we'll never fighting alone. Alrighty, even the biggest problems can wait till tomorrow. Right now, I just want to take a nice hot shower and sleep. Wise, you should get some rest too. Gotta recharge those batteries to be ready for our next adventure. Oh boy. Alright, sleepy sleep time. Nothing on the TV. Nope. Sense training, grades. Oh, more training, eh? Well, I will definitely do it. Slinking deep into the fluffy pillow, a heavy, grounding warmth spreads through your limbs. Those heart-pounding battles and unsolved mysteries gradually fade to a distant, blurry memory. Meanwhile, as Dylan compiles her mission report, she's greeted by a familiar guest.
Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
Executioner?
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now.
I don't think we've met the boss, so I'm oblivious as to who they're referring to. I guess they'll show her off eventually.
I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not hit the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall?
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deem there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
So he's both he's both going to... Okay, so this is how it works. So he's technically a member of Yunkoi Summit, but Dylan is hiring him into Krampus. Either as both to fulfill her assignment and also to give him something else to do, I suppose.
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Certain big shot. I wonder who they were talking about.
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit.
I wonder if they'll get to that eventually.
I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to not in prison, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy.
So, they have a leader, aka the Executioner, who we've not met yet, and there's also somebody else on the top of the board that actually is responsible for modifying Banyue in the first place. Okay then.
After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
The conversation comes to an end with sweet but cold farewells. Dylan remains where she's standing and exhales softly.
Banyue, Your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
Okay, so it's like, hey, I hire you, and you help me out, and you get redemption in the process. Deal? Deal. So that's basically it. The skies over White Peninsula remain heavy and gray, but for Banue, the path toward a new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. The night deepens and all is silent. As Swabian Temple is shrouded in hazy moonlight, a single room is lit with a dim yellow glow, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Swabian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
Oh no. She is feeling the effects of the Qingming sword. She looks miserable. Poor Xunguang. Why'd you have to open the freaking case? And the dialogue is still being incomplete again. The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as the acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Wise. The day we went to Yumcha Sin, I was wearing that casual dress. Junior Wise said it really suits me.
The storyteller at Yumcha Sin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about...
Oh no.
Why?
What?
Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
The words on the page are blurry, twisted, and morphed, as if they are about to break free from the shackles of the pages and disappear completely. A tear falls from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from her face with the back of her hands, and her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting, soaked in tears, as if trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junquei Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
In the light, her lips move persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories that she's desperate to hold on to. Her fingers begin to turn white and tremble slightly as she grips the diary tightly. It's as if she's engaging in a desperate struggle against an invisible foe known as the Forgotten. Only the still damp tear stains on the paper silently tell the story of a young girl who in the darkest of nights used all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. To pretend she's still the same Ye Xunguang, whole, unscarred, unaffected by the Qingming sword. No, she is affected by it, and she's feeling it. Shit. Okay, so Chapter 6 is next. There's even more content coming. And look at that. Chapter 6 is right there waiting to be started. So, we've done Chapter 5, and Chapter 6 is ready in the wings. Alrighty then. Okay, so it's all set. So we got a bunch of training stuff to do, some commission, some side stuff to do. This I'm guessing is supposed to be played. Sword Seeker Chronicles, I'm guessing is supposed to be played after Chapter 6. So I'll save that. Joint investigation, 18 days. Okay, it's one of those timed ones, isn't it? So I don't know. Then there's this, which I have no idea. But it is in the plan, that I will say. Okay, so, yeah. For the most part, I liked the general story, and there's a lot of good moments with the characters. In Chapter 5, I liked the boss fight with the Sobek monster. I liked the characters of Shunguang and Dailin and Banyue. That's all great. I liked a lot of that. There's a lot of good, cool moments, and even heartfelt moments. And of course, they really get you at their heartstrings regarding Shunguang's, problem because of the freaking Qingming sword. So it's like, yeah, I want to protect the poor girl, give her a big hug, a kiss on the forehead, and tell her it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. The big problem I have with this whole chapter is that MiHoYo, for whatever reason, tore the dialogue out, ripped it apart, spat it back into the game, and it was incomplete to an annoying degree. I don't know what the changes were that required this, but clearly they were not necessary, and if they were, then they didn't do a good job at doing it right. It's like I say, either do the job right or don't do it at all, and clearly they half-assed it, and I have no idea why. And yes, I know it's an ongoing live service game, and that's the problem. They should have taken their time. If they know they had a problem and they couldn't figure out the solution in time, then they should have just delayed Chapter 5 and waited and finished it completely. But they didn't do that. I'd like to think that if this was a properly traditional released console game, then they would have had all the time in the world. Then again, this is also modern gaming where nowadays you're shortchanged with a broken product that's $60. Excuse me, $70. No, wait, $80. But either way, still no excuse. So, I don't know what they were doing throughout this entire past month, but whatever they did, it was clearly not worth it, or at the very least, whoever it was in charge was really slacking off. Don't get me wrong, I like this, I love this game, and I appreciate a lot of the work that MiHoYo has done with it, but you have to call out sloppy development when it happens. And I am not one of those people that is all doom and gloom over Season 2 sucking, because I really don't think it sucks. I don't. I've enjoyed my time with it. I do miss a lot of stuff that was in Season 1 that I wish came back, like, I did not mind a lot of the Bang Boo hacking stuff. I did think it did get overwrought at times, but it did kind of help give the game some bit of identity, and, well, it's honestly lost with Season 2. I guess you could probably excuse it lacking due to the fact that we're at a different point in the story where maybe it's not as important, so maybe it'll come back, but I don't know. And I have liked a lot of the new characters they've unleashed and given us new stuff to do, especially in the interims between chapters. Like, I loved the fantasy resort stuff. That was one of the best things about Season 2. Hanging around with Alice and Yuzuha and meeting new characters and having reunions with old characters. But for whatever reason, despite being mostly consistent, they just dropped the ball with this one in terms of quality control. So what happened? I can't tell you how annoying and jarring it is having characters that are perfectly fine with at one moment speaking voiced dialogue, only to completely cut off and leave everything in an awkward silence. And of course, I don't know if they ever fixed the missing dialogue with Koleda at the end of near the boss fight with Inspector Bringer. I highly doubt they even have fixed it. They're kind of like Capcom in that annoying way where they'll acknowledge there's a problem, but then don't actually do anything about it. And we have to keep bitching and screaming at them, demanding, what the fuck are you doing? And in this case, it's like, okay, what happened? What were you doing for the past month? What lines honestly needed to be censored that it took up all this time? And even now you have 2.5 unleashed, you still haven't, if anything, you know, it's like, where's okay, you put stuff back, but where's the rest of it? I don't get it. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of good, but there's a very, very giant chunk of bad that offsets it and ruins the immersion of it all. So, yeah, I have to unfortunately say that Chapter 5 2.4 update is unfortunately the weakest update because it was out for way too short a time. You don't get enough time to get either Dialong or Dialin and Bayue. And while I love the story and character writing parts of it, and the characters themselves are cool to control, everything else just seems botched. Yeah, there was a lot of event quests to keep up with Polychromes, but it was just like, what were you doing? So yeah, I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. Not from a story and technical quality standpoint. So yeah, those are basically my thoughts on it. So overall, that reminds me of one other thing. Isn't there also a new area in Lemnian Hollow? I'm pretty sure there was. Unless there isn't. I could have sworn there was. Because when I pulled up the map one time, it was like, oh, there's something available, and now I'm like, okay, where is it? And there were clearly chunks of Lemnian Hollow that were not fully explored. Timesworn Hills, yeah, it ends there. Old building complex. Yeah, I don't know. I distinctly remember there being stuff, and now there isn't anything. So, I don't know, man. I probably should have checked before, but too late now. Or maybe it was that movie studio with the Golden Bamboo stuff again. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. I give up. So, I think this is a good enough place to stop. I'm gonna go do those little character exercises in the VR, and when I come back, we will move on to Chapter 6, and then we'll get more events done. Hopefully I'll unlock Xunguang in the process of it all. And that'll basically be the game plan for the next couple of days. So thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all later. I can't wait to see what they do, what we have next with the next chapter, and hopefully we will find a way to break the curse of that dastardly sword. We gotta save our fox horse wife, people. We love her too much already. Really, we do. Especially me. Anyway, have a good night. Bye.